Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Nely Anjarwati, NPM 22144600236 dari kelas A6-22. Hello, good morning my students. How is everything? Are you alright? Thank you for attending this class on time. I really appreciate your efforts. Before starting today's learning, let's pray together first. Stephen, please help me lead the prayer. Well, enough. Thank you so much, Stephen. Well, everybody, please pay attention. Let's check to see who's here today. Okay. Number 1, Brandon. How about you, Brandon? Good? Nice. Thank you, Brandon. And the last one, Shayla. How about you, Shayla? Good. Thank you, Shayla. Students, before going to our main subject matter today, you should prepare yourselves. Let's ice breaking first. Like you know the Marina dancing on the tower. I will teach like this. Marina hands in front of the chest, dancing hands on the shoulders. Finally, for the word tower, hands on the head. Have you understood everything? Let's start. Marina dancing on the tower. Marina dancing on the tower, on the tower. Marina dancing, dancing. Marina on the tower. Well, thank you. You're more focused, right? Clap for all of us. Students, are you ready for today's material? Nice. Thank you so much. Today, we will learn about speed, distance, and time. I want to ask if anyone already knows about the material that we will learn this. Do not know? Well, I will explain. Please pay attention. Well, yes. Okay. We will start from the first one. What is distance? Please listen carefully. So, distance is a length limit based on a certain unit of length measured through a certain period of time. While mileage is the length of the route measured from the point of departure to the point of destination. To measure the distance between two places, we can use two ways, namely measuring it directly and seeing the difference in numbers on the vehicle speedometer that we use to travel. To make it easier to learn distance, time, and speed, material, you must already understand the units of distance. To know and understand more about distance units, pay attention to this picture. Well, here there is. Number 1, kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and the last one, millimeter. Note, every time we go down one level, we multiply it by 10. While every time we go up one level, we divide it by 10, like that. You get the idea. Example, 3 kilometers is equal to how many meters? Answer, 3 kilometers equals to 3 multiplied by 1,000 is 3,000 meters. Next, 7,000 meters is equal to how many kilometers? Answer: 7,000 meters equal to 7,000 divided by 1,000 is 7 kilometers. Have you started to understand distance? Let's continue. The second is speed. Speed is the rate of travel in a specific period as a unit of measure. In other words, speed is a quantity obtained from the distance traveled by a person or object divided by the time used to travel that distance. Speed is the distance traveled by an object or a person in a time. There are also units of speed. For example, kilometers and hour, meters and second, meters and minute. The meaning of 1 kilometers an hour is that a distance of 1 kilometer can be covered in 1 hour. 1 meter and second means that 1 meter can be covered in 1 second. I will give an example of changing the speed unit. For example, 30 kilometers an hour is equal to how many hectometers an hour equal to decameters an hour? Answer: 30 kilometers an hour equal to 30 multiplied by 10 is 300 hectometers an hour equal to 30 multiplied by 100 is 3,000 decameters an hour. Keep in mind as earlier that each measure of distance corresponds one level multiplied by 10. Every measure of distance goes up one level divided by 10. Are you tired, my students? No? Good. Let's continue. The third is time. Time itself is defined as the beginning and end of an event. In life, humans are given one day, 24 hours, 60 minutes, 3,600 seconds. Days, hours, minutes, and seconds are known as units of time in mathematical terms. The time is during defined in our daily lives in the clock. Usually a clock has 3 hands that serve to explain the units of hour, minutes, and second, like this clock in our classroom. Still excited? Okay, very good, students. Let's continue. Distance, time, and speed relationships. One of the problems related to distance, time, and speed is traveling when we drive. Distance is the distance traveled from departure to destination. Time is related to departure time, rest time, and arrival time, and the destination. While the speed is the time it takes to cover a certain distance. There is always a relationship between distance, time, and speed. For example, a speed of 30 kilometers an hour means that within 1 hour you can cover a distance of 30 kilometers. In general, speed is symbolized by the letter V, while the distance traveled is symbolized by the letter S, and the time used to travel is symbolized by the letter T. From the above statement, the following formula is obtained. Please write it down. Speed is equal to traveled S divided by time taken T. Distance is equal to speed V multiplied by time taken S. Time is equal to distance traveled S divided by speed V. Let's look at the example of the relationship between distance, time, and speed. I will read it. Please write it down. The distance between two cities is 175 kilometers and can be traveled by motorcycle 3.5 hours. Then the speed of the motorcycle in traveling is how many kilometers an hour? Please answer by using the formula above. I gave you 5 minutes. Enough? Let's discuss together. Answer. Noun, distance 175, time 3.5 hour. Ask how many speed? Speed equal to distance divided by time is 175 kilometers divided by 3.5 hour is 50 kilometers an hour. So the speed is 50 kilometers an hour. Who answered correctly? Very good. Thank you all. Okay, students, this is my explanation. Before closing the class, at this meeting, is there anything you don't understand? No? Well, is there anything you want to ask? No? Good, everyone. Before we close, let's pray first. Veronica, please help me lead the prayer. Thank you very much, Veronica. I would also like to thank you very much for your participation today. I'm very proud of your achievement in understanding the material I taught. Everyone is very good and smart. See you at the next meeting with new materials that are very fun. Thank you.